Hey guys, this video is going to take you through your asynchronous work if you're out of school today on Thursday, September 23rd, step by step. Your first step is to join Khan Academy. If you haven't already done so or you don't know what I'm talking about, please open the page in Schoology right above this one. That will tell you exactly how to join Khan Academy, and then you can come back to this video when you're finished. Okay, so by now you should have joined Khan Academy, and let's review what we've been learning this week. This week we've been talking about scale copies. Now remember, a scale copy is a copy where the length in the original figure is multiplied by the same number. And when I say the length in the original figure, I mean every length. So let me show you an example. Let's say that I have a rectangle. And I want to scale this rectangle with a scale factor of 2. So my scale factor is 2. I can see that the side lengths of my rectangle are 2, 3, 3, and 2. If I have a scale factor of 2, that means that I need to multiply every side in my rectangle times 2, and I can produce a scaled copy. So my side that's 3 becomes 6, my side that's 2 becomes 4, and same with the other sides that were 2 and 3, they become 6 and 4. And now we have a scale copy. Now remember, a scaled copy is a copy where every length is multiplied by the same number. That number does not have to be 2. So in the example that I just showed you, we saw a scale factor of 2, which is what we've worked with most commonly so far. But that scale factor could really be anything. For example, let's say I have a right triangle where both sides are 3. Even though I don't know what the diagonal side is, I'll be able to produce a scaled copy by scaling the 2, 3 sides and then connecting this point to this point. So let's say that my scale factor is 1/3, so times 1/3. My scale copy would have a one side, another one side, and I would connect the pieces. Let me zoom in so you guys can see better. So all I did was I multiplied the sides in my original copy, 3 and 3, times my scale factor of 1/3. And because 1 is 1/3 of 3, and 1 is 1/3 of 3, I now have my scale copy. Now, another vocabulary word that we've talked about in terms of scale copies is called corresponding. And corresponding just means points, line segments, or angles that are in the same place. So, if I label my original triangle, this is my original, ABC, and I label my new triangle, DEF, I can see some corresponding sides and angles. A corresponds to D. The line segment AC corresponds to the line segment DF. And the angle ABC, so this angle right here, corresponds to the angle DEF, so this angle right here. We can draw the angles with the right angle sign since these are the right angles. Corresponding just means angles, shapes, I shouldn't say shapes, angles, sides, or points that are in the same place. Corresponding. And we just showed 3 examples of that word corresponding. So that's kind of an overview of what we've been talking about. Let's take a look at what you'll be working on today. The first activity you're working on today in Khan Academy is completing corresponding sides and points. Here's an example question. So watch me do the example, then open the Khan Academy assignment, and that should help you get through it. This example says figure 2 is a scale copy of figure 1. Identify the point in figure 2 that corresponds to the point K in figure 1. Well, let's take a look. The point K in figure 1 is right here. And if we look at figure 2, which is a scale copy, the point that's located in the same place within the scale copy is point B. So your answer would simply be point B, because it's located in the same place within the scale copy. That's what that word corresponds means. The same place, just in another copy. So at this point, please pause the video, and complete this assignment. Then come back and I'll help you get started on the second one. Okay, so at this point you should have paused the video and completed corresponding sides and points in Khan Academy. The next assignment in Khan Academy is called Identify Scale Factor in Scale Drawings. Let's do another example. Figure B is a scale copy of figure A. We have figure A and we have figure B. What is the scale factor from figure A to figure B? Well, let's take a look. I can see that the side length of figure A is 6 units, and the corresponding side length in figure B is 2 units. Now, remember that the scale factor has to be the same from every side. So I could look at another side, and I would see that this side is 9 units long, and the corresponding side in figure B is 3 units long. But even if I only looked at one pair of corresponding sides, 6 to 2 or 9 to 3, I would be able to figure out the scale factor. The scale factor is simply what I need to multiply my original copy by to get the side length in my new copy. So in other words, 6 times something equals 2, or 9 times something equals 3. Well, we know that 2 is 1/3 of 6, and 3 is 1/3 of 9. So the scale factor is 1/3. This is a place where you could always use a calculator to guess and check, especially if you're unfamiliar with some of the fractions that you might be seeing in today's practice. At this point, we've reached the end of the video. All you need to do is go back into Khan Academy and complete this assignment here, identify scale factor and scale drawings, and then you're all caught up for today. Remember, if you have any questions, please send me an email.